Reading. I hope you all are doing so well. So today's reading is, what are the hopes for your next meeting? I'm also going to be doing an 18+ version for Patreon. But yeah, okay, so what are the hopes for your next meeting? So we have 3 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, 2, and 3. If you want to pause the video to choose whichever group is calling out to you, feel free to do so. But I shall see you in your readings. Hey there, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing so good. If you chose the first crystal, then this reading is for you. So, what are the hopes for your next meeting? Okay, so let's start with your tarot cards. Let's see. So we have here 9 of Cups upright. We have Magician reversed. And we also have 9 of Pentacles upright. Okay, so what are the hopes for your next meeting, group 1? So I feel like for some of you, your person's hopes in regards to your next meeting, it could be maybe like coming to an agreement, or kind of like saying to each other, maybe let's stay single, or there's a hope that it's not necessarily let's stay single, but maybe let's not focus so much on a serious commitment to one another right now. Or it's like, let's just be like, let's stay single, let's stay independent while still being together, you know? For some of you, it's like their hopes for your next meeting is that you're kind of saying, or that you're in the energy of, you know, being willing to, or being focused on yourself, or maybe having a plan for yourself in some way, or just being focused on, you know, whatever goals it is that you may have, or just focused on yourself in general. Maybe I don't want to say your appearance, you know, because I don't really feel like it's like this person is saying, oh, you need to like fix your appearance. It's like nothing like that. But it's like just a focus on yourself and whatever makes you happy, you know? Like their hopes for your next meeting is that it will be light and easy. There's a desire to feel close to you without like a commitment, or without a label, even for some of you guys, all right? I feel like they would want you to see them as confident, or they will at least be trying to appear more confident, more put together. You know, I'm hearing like a man with a plan, you know, like someone who knows what they want for themselves, but also, you know, not for both of you, like they can speak for you, but like as a direction that you both may be going in. Yeah, but I feel like overall they kind of just want it to be, you know, good vibes between you both during this next meeting. This person may want to demonstrate their more nurturing qualities towards you as well, or just in a way where you'll see them as more nurturing. For some of you, they may want to tell you that they've been working on themselves, maybe becoming more independent, you know, maybe building their wealth. For some of you, maybe a new job, or a business that they're thinking about. But it's like, I feel for some of you, it's like they could be excited about something. There could be some news. And yeah. Wait 1 second. Yeah, they want to share good news with you, I feel, for some of you guys. I feel like during this next meeting, they may, I don't know if they will discuss this with you or bring it up, but there is an energy of like, let's let go of an outcome for us, you know, and like, let's go more with the flow. And, you know, kind of like, let's see how it goes without a title, without, you know, pressure, you know, without being, because it's like, I don't know, I just see 2 independent souls. Like, it's like you're on separate journeys, but I feel for some of you, it's like, can we still be on our separate journeys, but let's be together while we're on those separate journeys. I hope that makes sense, but yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting. For some of you, it's like for your next meeting, they may have the intention or just want to get to know you without involving romance or intimacy, even though they do feel these things for you. It's just like maybe I need more than that, or maybe I need a friendship from you or just a companion as well, rather than just a focus on intimacy and a focus on romance. Not saying I don't want those things, but I need more than those things with you. So their hopes for your next meeting is that you'll be in your power, that you'll be feeling confident, and that you'll be feeling really good in yourself, and you'll just be feeling optimistic, for whatever reason, not necessarily because of them, but you're just feeling good because, life is good for you. They want that for your next meeting. It's like this person is saying, can we both focus and build our own individual selves up while being together? Is that something we can accomplish? Like, do you see yourself doing that with me? Like, can this be a thing? It's like for some of you, there could be worries about maintaining their own self, not self-worth, but their own sense of self, like who I am and what I'm trying to accomplish and what I stand for, my goals, my journey and whatever it may be. It's like, can I still have that? Can you still have your individuality as well? But can we do it together? It's like, can we achieve that together? It's like, can we still focus on our own individual dreams whilst being a unit, whilst being a team? They may, in the next meeting, they could hope to tell you that they do find you desirable. I feel like they hope that you find them desirable, though. There's this, like how they want to appear to you. They want to appear confident. They want to appear desirable, maybe even attractive to you. Like they always find you desirable, no matter how you're dressed or whatever, they always find you desirable. But I feel for like this hope next meeting, they're hoping that you see them in a different way, or that you see them as more attractive. For some of you, their hopes for the next meeting is that they hope that you maybe won't be controlled or maybe self-controlled. For some of you, they could be like hoping for like an alternative form of commitment as opposed to traditional commitment, whatever that may be or symbolize to them. So what are their hopes for your next meeting? Okay, so we have here ocean. So it says go with the flow, flow with the glow. We have cell phone, polish your communication skills. And we have key, seek no further, your aha moment is at hand. Okay, so what are their hopes for your next meeting? So for some of you, I feel like your person could have a hope to tell you about some great idea they have. For others of you, they do have a hope for this next meeting that it will just be easy, that you guys would to like flow with one another. What's that word, like a rapport, like a nice rapport between you both. They are hoping for maybe communication to be a bit smoother between you both, or maybe that they'll be able to communicate more effectively with you the next time they see you. Maybe you'll be able to, I feel like they want to, fix the communication. If there are any communication issues between you both, I feel like they have a desire to fix this during your next meeting, or to at least be more open and honest in terms of communication. For some of you, yeah, they could have had, a really good idea that they want to share with you as well. Maybe it's like they've had a bit of a light bulb moment where they feel like whatever this idea they have is the answer to something, and they want to share that with you. They want to communicate something to you. So for some of you, their hopes for your next meeting is to maybe have a discussion, but there is I would say there's an importance or a focus on communication, even though they still want things to be light, easy, friendly between you both. There could be a desire to have more serious talks as well. So we have here dance for me. Okay. One moment. What are their hopes for your next meeting? Alright, only take this if it resonates, but for some of you, your person, for your next meeting, they have a hope or desire to show off in front of you a little bit. Like, not in a cocky way. It's like they want you to be happy for them, but it's like this person could be really excited about something, or they just kind of, they want to show off for you a little bit, you know? In a good way. It feels in a good way, though. So we have here bitter. Okay, if there have been any lingering sour feelings between you and the person you're asking about, then they could want to resolve this during your next meeting. So we have here dishonesty. For some of you, I'm hearing they want to also clear up any perceived dishonesty or maybe any actual dishonest moments between you both. They could want to clear that up between you guys and resolve any issues around, like maybe someone feeling a bit sour, feeling a bit bitter, feeling maybe like they were deceived. They could want to clear that up for you. So we have here, I'm a little distracted right now. So I feel for some of you, this could be their energy right now. Like if there has been distance or things have just, like if someone seems like they've gone more inwards, especially, or just have been hyper focused on themselves, then yeah, they could want to let you know that they are a little bit distracted right now. It could be with other stuff as well, but I do feel like there is this big focus on self. I mean, there could be other distractions like work and, you know, family obligations, stuff like that. So we have here trauma. So I'm hearing for some of you, like their hopes for your next meeting is to not traumatize you. I don't know what that means for some of you. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, so, you know, heavy as an energy. Yeah, so, oh my God, can you hear that cat? 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, so for some of you, I'm hearing like their hopes for your next meeting is that you're either, is that it's either that they don't traumatize you or don't upset you in a way, but for others of you, it's like they want to make sure they haven't already like upset you or like traumatized you or created some sort of stigma in your mind about this person. Okay, I'm not even sure if I'm using the word stigma in the right context, but but for some of you, they do want to make sure that they maybe haven't hurt you. Yeah. So we also have here, I'm worried you don't feel the same. So for some of you, they could be worried you don't have the same romantic feelings as them. Or maybe that you don't want the same things in terms of maybe commitment or whatever it is that you could be seeking from this person. They could be worried you're not on the same page for some of you. For some of you, they could be worried you don't have feelings for them, especially if that makes sense for your situation, especially if there, you know, has been certain things that have gone down between you both, especially if they've been really distracted and you've kind of like decided to focus on you, focus on your own thing. Then for some of you, they could be, you know, worried that you don't feel the same way as they do anymore, especially if there has been some time or distance between you both, especially emotionally distant or communication wise. So we also have here, I can feel you at a distance. How funny. So for some of you, there has been distance between you and your person, and I feel like they could want to let you know that they feel you very much, even though you both are maybe separated right now for some of you. So maybe both of you are being separated by things that are out of your control for some of you guys, whether that be, you just need to focus on yourself right now because it's like literally life or death, but not really, but maybe for some of you, I don't know. Um, but yeah. So we also have, I feel so comfortable around you. So I feel like their hopes for the next meeting with you is that things are comfortable between you both. I feel for some of you, they want to just let you know that they do feel comfortable around you though. So we have, please don't say no, please say yes. So I do feel like for some of you, this person is coming towards you with some sort of communication, some sort of proposal, some sort of idea, some sort of, plan. And they could want to just see if you are willing to be on board or if that's something that you can, I don't want to say put up with because that sounds negative, but like if it's something that aligns with you, right? So yeah. So we also have curious. Yeah, I feel like during this next meeting, this person hopes to be more curious about you. Like, I don't know if I said that earlier, but there is this desire for more communication, for getting to know you a bit more without the idea of romance, without the idea of, like without the intention of forming something. Like, let's just kind of go with the flow of it, without expectations, it feels like. But yeah, they have a desire to know more about you, to be curious about you, maybe for you to be curious about them as well, if that makes sense for your situation. And finally, we have you are so damn magical, right above the magician. So this person also wants you to know that you are very much magical. For some of you, they're kind of hoping that they won't feel intimidated or that they won't kind of back down. Like this person is hoping that they're able to stay in their power the next time they see you as well, especially so that they're able to communicate something more confidently to you. All right. But yeah, that's all I have, group one. I was expecting this to be a quick reading, but obviously not. But yeah, I hope this could resonate. I hope it could be helpful in some way. And I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys. All right, so take care of yourselves. Hey there, if you chose the first group, then this reading is for you. Welcome. Hope you all are doing so good. All right, so the person on your mind, what are their hopes? What are their hopes for your next meeting together? Okay, so the first card we have is Knight of Swords reversed, Six of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so what are their hopes for your next meeting, group one? Or for those of you who chose group one anyway. Okay, so what are their hopes for your next meeting? For those of you who chose group two. All right, so for some of you, this person's hopes maybe that you won't talk at them, okay? Only if that makes sense for your situation. For some of you, they could straight up maybe hope that you don't talk to them during the next time you have to see each other, for whatever reason. For some of you, though, this could be like, I hope you won't be harsh with me in terms of your communication. It's like for some of you, this person is almost anticipating for you to not be happy with them, so it's like during this next meeting, they kind of hope they don't have to experience, if there has been any hurt here, on your part, then they're kind of hoping that they could, I don't know if sidestep, those difficult emotions would be the right term, but they are hoping that you guys will maybe be able to resolve it in a more peaceful way, or they're kind of hoping that you don't have harsh words for them, like, period. So I feel like for some of you, this next meeting is really dependent on like maybe your energy and maybe, their perspective of what grievances that you may have with them. So it's like for some of you, it's like they may try to avoid you or may try to avoid communicating with you because they feel like you maybe don't have some nice words to say to them, or you have something, like a grievance with them or something along those lines. But yeah, for some of you, it's like they're anticipating that you won't be happy with them. Like during this next meeting, they're kind of hoping that you'll be more chill and receptive, or just chill and receptive in general. This person is like almost hoping that you won't be like domineering in a way, or mean to them, or like maybe even intimidating. When the Knight of Swords, especially, I see that as someone who is like a bit of a bully. I'm not saying you're a bully or they think you're a bully, but it's like, that level of intimidation for some of you. So they're kind of hoping, not that they're hoping that you won't intimidate them, but it's like maybe a discussion that needs to be had for some of you. Kind of what's that word, provokes those same feelings of maybe being intimidated or bullied by someone. Not saying that you are that way, but for some of you, it's like they are during this next meeting, they're kind of hoping that you won't be mean to them, though. They're hoping that the conversation or communication won't be harsh. I don't know if they, it's coming to them, I don't know, what I'm saying, but just from here, yeah, that's their hopes anyway. Like for some of you, they are really hoping that you don't talk to them. For some of you, if that resonates for your situation, for some of you, they could think it might be or become volatile, or just for some of you, I'm hearing like obligation. They may feel like you're just talking to them out of obligation, but you really don't want to. You're not really invested in them. You don't really have much care for them. So for some of you, it's like maybe I'm worried that what you say to me won't be genuine, and that you're just being nice because maybe you're a nice person, or whatever it may be. But it's like I don't know, it feels like whatever energy you're approaching them with, it's like they're afraid that it would either be too real or not real enough. I hope that makes sense. But yeah. Like for some of you, they're literally hoping there's no next meeting. Like I don't know if this is because of insecurities, or I don't wanna, I don't know if own up is the right word, but face certain things in the connection you have with them. So it feels like avoidance right now, you know? For some of you during this next meeting, they could even be hoping for closure. Um, for some of you, it's like they're kind of hoping that you'll be moving on from them, or moving on from a perceived hurt. For some of you, it's like if they can, they'll definitely reassure you as well of something. Only take that if you feel like you need reassurance in some way, or you can see from their perspective why they would want to reassure you. But yeah, I feel for some of you, this next meeting could be dependent on their perspective of what your grievance is, could be towards them. But I feel like overall, they kind of hope for peaceful resolve. But they're maybe worried that they won't get that. It may make the situation worse even. For some of you, only if this resonates, but they're kind of, it's like for some of you, it's like they want to be with you, or they want to kind of continue with you, try again even. But they're worried that you guys will just be repeating the past, Okay, so what are we doing again? What are their hopes for your next meeting? All right, so the next card we have is job. Love what you do and do what you love. We have here gift, be present. And we also have car, get into the driver's seat of your life. Okay. This may not resonate for everyone, but for some of you, if your next meeting is going to be at this person's place of work, or your place, or at your place of work, then that could be a reason why they're kind of hoping that there's no no like volatileness or awkwardness even. So I'm hearing for some of you, like this reading is a bit confusing because it's like, I don't know. But for some of you, it's like they're hoping for your next meeting that you will maybe appreciate their efforts. For some of you, oh, 1 second. For some of you, they're hoping that you're more present, especially if you have, like, if you're someone who micromanages yourself or you don't display your, real emotions, whether that be, you have a bit of a wall up, boundaries, whatever it may be. This person is kind of hoping that you'll be more present during this next meeting. Like, again, it just depends. Like, I'm not putting this on you, but from this person's perspective, it does depend on like your energy, and maybe how you approach them during this next meeting. But yeah, whatever efforts this person plans on making towards you, they hope it will be good enough. So for some of you, their hopes during this next meeting is that you're not trying to control them or direct them in any way. Do you know what I'm actually getting in my mind? Do you know someone who maybe meets someone? Actually, I don't know if that's the right kind of vibe. But yeah, this person is hoping that you don't try to control them or judge them for whatever reason. Where are we? Okay. So we have gifts again. So for some of you, maybe they do plan on getting you a gift. Maybe they're kind of wondering, hoping that it's the right gift. I don't know why, but for some of you, they could feel like you're a bit harsh, like whether that's just a perspective they have, whether they know for sure you are. Like some of you, maybe you're just like, okay, maybe that's just how they see me. I'm not really like that, you know. But for some of you, it's like they maybe want to get you a gift. For some of you, maybe they see you as like someone who's like really high quality. So it's like, I don't know if maybe what I'm getting you is like to your standards, but it's like, I hope you receive it well, like I hope you can still appreciate it, maybe even if it's not to your usual quality or whatever it may be. So we have here affection. Oh. So between you and your person, they're hoping like that's the energy of the air between you both. They're hoping it won't be tense. Like even if I don't know about your situation as individually, but for some of you, like if there has been tense moments or whatnot between you both, then this person is hoping, especially if this person is coming back after being like not gone for a while, maybe for some of you gone for a while, or maybe you've lived in different places, or there's just been a little bit of distance here. They're hoping like during your next meeting, like that would be that overall energy between you both of affection, love. They're hoping that love is in the air, whether it will be or not, but that's their hopes. So we also have here wild thoughts. So I'm hearing like during your next meeting, this person is hoping that they don't get wild thoughts. Like I don't know if that's a distraction or it's like what I was gonna say. I'm not saying it now because I'm just distracted by these wild thoughts. I don't know, but this person is hoping that they don't have wild thoughts in regards to you. Maybe thinking about that kind of stuff draws them into you again, and I don't know, especially if there's been like repetitive cycles between you and this person. They're kind of hoping that their desire for you doesn't outweigh maybe what's logical in this situation. So we also have here, you're so strong, but you don't have to do this alone. For some of you during this next meeting, they're kind of hoping you'll let them in. For some of you, maybe it's like let them into your home, maybe let them into your feelings, let them in, imagine that big wall you have with boundaries. Maybe imagine like a little door, like they're hoping that you'll let them in through that little door you have at the bottom there. Um, but yeah. So we also have here healing. So yeah, for some of you, like with the Six of Swords, normally in the upright, I see it as healing. But I guess in the reverse as well, maybe that's a hope that this person has for your next meeting, that you guys will be able to maybe heal, come to some sort of conclusion, closure even. But like, can we heal and make the energy between us like loving again, you know? So we have here, keep it real with me. Be blunt, clear and honest communication is important to me. So what I'm hearing with that card is that this person wants you to keep it real with them. They value clear and honest communication between you both. Maybe they're even hoping for more of that, you know, especially if there has been a lack of that presently or in the near past. Near past, is that a thing? But for some of you, it's like, you know, let's be clear and honest with each other, but can we leave the bluntness out of it? Like, can we leave the harshness out of it? You know what I mean? Like, even if you want to keep it real with me, even if you want to, you know, deliver me some truths, like, can we be nice about it? Like, you know, like, I don't know if this person deserves your niceness or not. I don't know, okay? But yeah, that's their hope, you know? So we have here, I want to do unspeakable things to you. So maybe for some of you, this person has been having some sexy thoughts about you. And maybe, one second. I feel like for some of you, maybe they want you to know about their wild thoughts, or they want you to know about certain things that they want to do with you. So we also have, I wish I had said something sooner. So maybe for some of you, that's why they kind of fear you not hearing them out. Maybe because it's like you've had your chance. Like, are we just repeating the same cycle here? You know, you had your chance to say something. So for some of you, it's like they regret not saying something sooner, especially if it makes them seem more unreliable now, or more less trustworthy now, or you know what I mean. So yeah. So we also have here, it looks like I'm paying attention, but really I'm mapping out your nakedness in my mind, okay? For some of you, I'm hearing like this person could hope that you'll find them attractive. They find you attractive, obviously. I'm hearing for some of you, they're kind of hoping they won't get distracted by like your appeal, your you know, your razzle dazzle, you know what I mean? So for some of you, they're kind of hoping that they don't get distracted by that. They're hoping they don't get distracted by their wild thoughts too. We have here, you have the qualities I look for in a partner. For some of you during this next meeting, maybe they want to, you know, let you know that they feel like you do have certain qualities or a lot of qualities that they're looking for in a partner. I feel like there's just a fear of your reaction, you know? Like yeah, there could be a fear of your reaction to something. We have here, will you wait for me? So yeah, maybe for some of you, like this person has been keeping you waiting in some regards, or this person, I don't want to say stringing you along, but maybe for some of you, you felt like you've been strung along, or you felt like you were breadcrumbed in a way, and this person is maybe, I don't know, hoping that you'll wait for them, or hoping that you'll continue to wait for them, or be patient with them in some regards, you know? And finally, we have, yeah, of course, yeah. So for some of you, maybe this person is hoping that you guys get a little bit intimate. I was going to do an 18 plus version of this reading later tonight. But yeah. So for some of you, yeah, they could want to be intimate with you as well, even though I don't feel like that's like first and foremost on their mind. But they're kind of hoping they won't be distracted about how, like in regards to their sexual feelings towards you, perhaps, you know. But yeah, that's all I have for you though, group 2. I hope this reading could resonate. I hope it could make sense for you, or I hope it doesn't resonate. I don't know, it depends. I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys moving forward. Okay, so take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey there, if you chose the first, no, third. If She chose the third crystal, then this reading is for you. So the person on your mind, what are their hopes in regards to your next meeting? So the first card we have is the High Priestess reversed. Okay, we have the Sun. No, we have the High Priestess upright. What am I talking about? We have the Sun reversed. And we have the Four of Cups reversed as well. Okay. What are their hopes for your next meeting? Okay, so what are their hopes for your next meeting? I feel like for some of you, this person is hoping a confession will be made. This feels like a mutual confession, like this person has something that they want to say or they've been holding back from saying. They perceive you as someone who is holding back from confessing something or, you know, speaking your truth about something, but they're hoping that this can happen during your next meeting. This person may be hoping that they'll be able to confide in you. This could be in regards to like a direction, a goal, traveling plans, ambition. But there is something that they do want to discuss with you, confide with you. For some of you that during this next meeting, or this person's hopes for your next meeting is that maybe you both will be able to discuss some more serious topics or some more uncomfortable topics. For some of you, I'm hoping like I'm hearing that during your next meeting with them, they're kind of hoping that you're not alluring and that you're not like sexy. It's because they find you to be alluring, they find you to be like all magical and mysterious and sexy, but they're hoping that you're not embodying this energy. Maybe, I don't want to say it's a distraction or anything like that, but maybe a bit of a distraction. I don't know what other word to use, honestly, but I feel for some of you, it's like this person has been learning to trust themselves. They've been learning to trust their instincts, their intuition. And during this next meeting, this person is hoping that they will be able to trust their gut instincts when it comes to... I feel like it could be in regards to sharing their feelings with you. Like for some of you, this person could be feeling a little bit pessimistic right now, or they could feel like you're feeling that way. And this person is kind of hoping to turn that pessimism, I don't know if that's a word, but they're hoping to turn that pessimism into optimism, you know, so they really are hoping that they'll be able to kind of change the vibe between you both during this next meeting. For some of you, this person wants to clear up any issues around stagnancy or delays. This person is like hoping for a renewal during your next meeting. For some of you, they maybe want to see if the passion is still there on your side because it's still there on their side. I'm hearing that song, you know, Reignite My Fire. So for some of you, maybe they want to reignite your fire a little bit, you know, reignite that spark between you both. I'm hearing for some of you, it's like, even though they're hoping you're not like overly sexy looking the next time they see you, but they're still hoping that you'll be feeling sensual. Like this could be just in terms of energy. Like say for example, I don't know, maybe sometimes if you're sensual and flirty, but then sometimes you can be cold and a bit rigid, you know, like if you're someone who can switch between, you know, different vibes, I don't know. But this person's hoping that you're more on the sensual side, like flirty, accepting in a way, you know. I feel like this person during your next meeting, they could be hoping for an opportunity to like gas you up a little bit. Like, let me just tell you how fire I find you. Do you know what I mean? But for some of you, it's like they want you to feel desired and feel special during this next meeting as well. For some of you, it's like they want to tell you that they feel like you are unobtainable in a way. They may want to share with you their desire to be intimate with you, either again or like for the first time. Their hope for the next meeting between you both is that it just won't be the same. You know, like they're hoping for it to maybe be more creative between you both, or that they approach you with more, zest. You know, I don't know how else to put it, but this person is hoping that they'll be able to approach you with more zest, and that, but you both will be able to be feeling zesty, Um, but I do, yeah, they do have a desire to be intimate with you for sure, to be closer with you. Maybe a desire to see if you both are still on the same page, or if you're on the same page. Like, I'm hearing for some of you, it's like this person is hoping maybe to do something fun with you. If it's not to approach you in a creative way, in a different way than they have been approaching you, then they could want to do something creative, do something fun, and do something to just change the vibe between you both. But yeah, as I was saying, for some of you, it's like they're hoping they won't have to read your mind. So it's like, I hope you will be able to feel comfortable enough with me to, say what you need to say. But yeah, this person is hoping they don't have to read your mind, like, so hoping that maybe you don't hold anything back from them. Like, I feel for some of you, it's important that this person, or that you see this person as maybe like strong and composed. This person hoping, like, during this next meeting, they're hoping to maybe learn more about you as well. It's like this person is hoping for something big, you know? This person maybe is hoping for you to be more expressive, for you to maybe show enthusiasm, especially if you haven't, or you're just not that kind of gal or guy, where you don't, maybe you're not very expressive on the surface. Like, maybe when you're by yourself, like, you can be super expressive, or around certain people you feel comfortable with. But I know in certain situations that, like, whereas you would normally be super expressive, super enthusiastic, like, yeah, like, maybe in certain situations you're just like, straight face, like, like, I don't know how to be expressive in this situation right now. But yeah, for some of you, it's like they're hoping that you'll be more expressive with them. Like, they hope you're feeling good about yourself. They're hoping you're feeling confident. For some of you, it's like they could feel like you lack confidence, but they're confused as to why you lack confidence, because you're so phenomenal. And I feel like they want to make sure you know that the next time they see you. But yeah, they just want you to be feeling good about yourself. It's like this person doesn't want to be the reason why you're feeling good. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I can gas you up. Yeah, I can tell you how freaking amazing you are, right? But if you don't see that stuff yourself, then it's kind of pointless, right? Um, but it's, they want that to come from you. Like, they want it to be all you. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be the reason why you're feeling good, because is that even, I don't know. It's just, anyways. But for some of you, it's like they're maybe aware of certain things that maybe have been wrong with you lately, maybe emotionally, mentally, but they're kind of just hoping you're in a better place, especially mentally speaking, maybe even spiritually. They're hoping you're feeling more aligned now. Like, maybe for some of you, we're in like maybe an apathetic sort of energy, maybe feeling a bit withdrawn, and they're kind of just hoping that you'll be able to open up to them a bit more now, or that you'll be in a more receptive energy. So what are their hopes for your next meeting? So we have music, sing the song of your soul, and dance your unique rhythm. That's nice. So we also have school, examine your beliefs about being tested. And we also have here sex, kiss, and hug. Face and embrace all parts of yourself. Okay, let's see. For some of you, I'm hearing like they're kind of hoping that they will be able to learn from you. For some of you, kind of learn from their past, so that certain mistakes or certain things aren't being repeated. For others of you, though, I'm hearing like they're kind of hoping that you don't test them. So, like, say for example, you have certain tests in regards to, like, I don't know, connections, romance, picking out a partner. This person is hoping that you don't test them. For some of you, I'm hearing like this person feels like you have a very beautiful voice. This could just be a voice in general, like normal speaking voice. It could be, if any of you are like musicians or like artists in a way, or in a way where you use your voice for whatever reason. They feel like your voice sounds beautiful, okay? Um, for some of you, I'm hearing like they're hoping that there's music during your next meeting. Mm, I don't know, like maybe in the background, maybe if you're going to a place where there is music, perhaps. Um, and finally, yeah, they hope that they can maybe be intimate with you if it feels right for both of you, obviously. So what are their hopes during your next meeting? So it has oh my god, my words just keep getting tongue tied today. I don't know what is going on. Okay. So we have here, I want to feel your skin against my own. All right, okay. So yeah, that could be their hopes for your next meeting as well. So we have here blah blah blah. Yeah, no more holding back. Like let's just be honest. No more small talk. Like, let's cut the mess, right? And let's just get straight to it. So for some of you, yeah, there is this desire to learn more about you. That's not what I was gonna say, but there is this desire to have maybe some more in-depth conversations, maybe some more real conversations as well, you know? Um, so we have you are so fudging sexy. So yeah, this person finds you incredibly edible, incredibly sexy and sensual, if I'm being honest. Yeah, maybe they kind of want you to feel that way the next time they see you. So we have here, you need to let this go. So what I'm actually hearing with this card is that this person is hoping that they don't have to let you go. And obviously, this could be in different ways. This could be in like maybe letting go of the connection, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling for some of you like this could be in terms of the time we spend together. It's like, I don't want you to have to go. I don't want to have to go. Like, I maybe kind of like wanting to spend more time with each other after this next meeting. But for some of you, it could be different reasons. They're kind of hoping that they don't need to let you go or let this connection go for whatever reason. Especially if you're not on the same page as them. Maybe they kind of want to know for sure how you're feeling. So I've been through some shit. For some of you, they want to confide in you in regards to some, tough situations that they have been through in their lives. For some of you, I'm hearing like context. Like, if they were to explain certain things that have gone down in their life, or, whatever it may be, like they feel like it will give you more context, give you more like understanding as to who they are, perhaps, or why they operate the way they operate. If is that something that you can, be on board with? Is that something that aligns with how you operate in connections and relationships as well? Um, so we have here surface level. Yeah, I feel like this person is done with the surface level BS, if I'm being honest. This person is done with that. They want to scratch the surface. Actually, they don't even want to scratch the surface. They want to, what's those big ass drills called? Like, they want to do that. But yeah, yeah, no more surface level conversations, none of that. No more small talk. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, so they definitely have a desire for more in-depth connection with you. Okay. So we also have let's hold. Oh my god, I can't even. My brain is gone to jelly. It's mush. It's mushy. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's piss off the neighbors. Don't hold back. So yeah, this person is hoping that I mean, this could be a more specific message for some of you. It's like if there's people watching you or people watching the connection between you and your person, then this person is like, middle finger to the sky. Like, I don't really care about those people. Like, let's not hold back due to other people, what they think, how they're watching us, blah, blah, blah. Like, let's not hold back because of that. We also have here addictions. One second. For some of you, they could maybe feel like you have some addictions. Maybe they have their own addictions too. I don't really feel that heavily though for some of you. So if you resonate with having certain addictions, they may want to help you out. They may want to help you like I don't want to say bring closure because it's not that it's not that kind of black and white. It's not that simple. But maybe they kind of want to acknowledge certain things, maybe acknowledge your addictions so it doesn't feel so like taboo or like there's some sort of elephant in the room, and maybe want to offer you support as well. So we also have here, I'm not the forgiving kind of person. So I'm seeing that during this next meeting, the camera cut off at some point. But yeah, they may wanna, it's like they don't want to tell you that they're not a forgiving kind of person, but they do want to make it clear through their actions. Or maybe like kind of like zero tolerance towards certain things that they may consider like, I don't want to say disloyal, but for lack of a better word. So we also have here, it's too late to say sorry. For some of you, one second. For some of you, I'm hearing like they feel like it's too late to say sorry in regards to you being impatient about something or towards something, all right? They may, if you were like impulsive or you showed impatience, especially if it, like, I'm not saying this is true, but especially if it could have been perceived as like I'm focused on my own needs, not necessarily above everyone else's, but what card came out to clarify it? It was the Hangman reverse, I believe it was. So like the Hangman reverse is almost like, for me personally, like someone who's a bit self-serving. So it's like for some of you, if they could have perceived you that way, where you were doing something that was a bit self-serving, and it didn't really consider other people, then they could feel like it's too late to say sorry. Or if it was impulsive or impatient towards something, okay? That may not resonate with a lot of people, but so we also have, is it bad that I've never made love? For some of you, this person could want to confess that they've never made love, or maybe they've never been in proper love. For some of you, it's like they've never been that intimately close with someone, like the way they desire it with you. And finally, we have shadow work. So I'm hearing like there's a recognition of someone's shadow, okay? So I don't know if this person is recognizing your shadow, but I feel like they're also recognizing that you've been through certain things, and they may feel like you struggle from time to time because of that, but they're hoping that you're in a good place now, even though they know it can maybe be on and off. It depends, on your situation, of course, but I feel like there is a desire or a want or a need to acknowledge someone's shadow, to acknowledge the darker parts of maybe themselves or yourself, or maybe, together. But yeah, I definitely feel like this person wants to dig more below the surface for you guys. But yeah, that's all I have for you though. Group 3, well, for those of you who chose group 3 anyway, I hope this reading could resonate. I hope it could be helpful, I guess, in some way. But I'm wishing you all the best moving forward on your journeys, all right? Take care of yourselves. Bye.